Good morning, it's me, Stephanie. I'm here with our daily Disney devotional, and today we are going to read about one of the rides I've always wanted to ride, and I say always, but it's kind of new. I've never gotten to ride this yet. This is called Slinky Dog Dash, and it's number 65. Now that we've left Epcot, ridden the boat over and discussed Hollywood Studios in general, now let's discuss the park. Where do we go first? That's a good question with lots of options. There are a few very good and popular rides that will be added here soon. Once Star Wars Land opens, our typical order of operations will change, but for now we're going to head first to what is most likely the most popular part of the park. Toy Story Land is brand new in 2018, and there are 3 rides in this creatively themed area. Sorry. We're going to start with what I'm guessing will be the most popular of the 3. This is a rare entry, which I haven't ridden the ride yet that I'm discussing. I have plans to visit in a couple of months to ride it, but recently it just opened, so let's discuss it. Let's go ride one of Disney's newest attractions, Slinky Dog Dash. Slinky Dog Dash is a family-friendly roller coaster that is officially opened in June of 2018 with the grand opening of Toy Story Land. The story behind the ride is that Andy from Toy Story movies has built a roller coaster using his toys and decided to use Slinky Dog as the ride vehicle. The vehicle can hold up to 4 trains and ends with a giant audio animatronic of Wheezy, also from the films, singing to the guests. The original Slinky Toy was invented in the early 1940s by a man named Richard James. Wow, our cicadas are like really loud right now. It was originally priced at $1 and was immediately a hit. In fact, James and his wife initially made 400 Slinkies and sold out in 90 minutes. The first 60 years of business, there were approximately 300 million Slinkies sold. It is now in the National Toy Hall of Fame in New York and is officially the toy of the state of Pennsylvania. Okay, I didn't know that states had official toys. In 1952, Slinky Dog Toy debuted after a suggestion from a consumer named Helen Malsled. She received royalties from around $65,000 for the next 17 years. What? Okay, I just need to pause and say, guys, any ideas we have on how to improve toys? We need to be writing letters and making sure they know who we are so that we can cash in on this. In 1995, the Slinky Dog Toy was redesigned by Pixar for the Toy Story movie, and once again, a huge hit. Slinkies are a very simple but fun toy. I remember having one as a kid and actually playing with it. As you probably know, Slinkies can do some interesting things, and one of the neat things I remember about a Slinky is they can actually travel down the stairs. The old advertising jingle said, "What walks downstairs, alone or in pairs, that makes a slinkity sound?" No, I didn't know slinkity was a word. Either. If you put a Slinky at the top of a flight of stairs and give one end a push, the Slinky will conform to the shape of the step using gravity as it travels down. That leads me to a spiritual thought. We are actually told in the Bible not to be like Slinkies. Okay, so it didn't actually mention Slinkies, but it does advise us concerning conforming. We are actually told not to conform to the world in Romans 12:2. We are not to follow the path of most in this world, as the evil of the world can lead us away from God. 1 John 2:15 even tells us not to love the world, That being said, I'd rather focus on the positive versus concerning conforming. We are told a few chapters earlier in Romans 8:29, for those whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son. This verse before that says that God works for the good of those that love him. Isn't that a comforting verse? As long as we love God and show it, God will work in our lives to be good. We will still have a rough time, but God will have a plan for us that will ultimately lead to good. All we have to do is conform to the image of Jesus. We have to live like Jesus did. We have to try and serve like Jesus did. We have to be good examples to others, just like Jesus. I cannot wait to ride Slinky Dog Dash. Me either. I am already counting down the days and watching videos of others riding it. By the time you're reading this book, I will have ridden it. I'm also looking forward to Toy Story 4 coming soon, where Slinky Dog will once again have a role, I'm sure. As you watch that character and ride his ride, remember how he can conform to different shapes. We can too. We can choose the easy path and conform to the shape of this world, or we can work hard to conform to the shape of Jesus Christ. We can follow in his footsteps and love God, accepting his plan for our lives. The first will only lead us to evil, but the second will eventually lead us to all things good. God promises us that. We just have to be patient and wait for his plan to be complete. I promise it will be worth it in the end. All right. Well, that was a good story. And go shut the door. Hurry. Hurry. When we went to ride Slinky Dog Dash in Hollywood Studios, we got to Hollywood Studios an hour before it opened and went straight to Slinky Dog Dash, and there was already an 85-minute wait. So we did not get to ride it, and I was super bummed, but I couldn't get a fast pass for it, so alas, we didn't get to. Maybe next time. That's my goal. Bye, guys.